My people, how's everybody been doing out there? Let's brighten up the camera and get moving. What's going on, my people? How's everybody doing out there? I am your host, Super T Reader, and that's right, I'm back. I took a sabbatical. I know, guys, I was under the weather and I had some things going on. Some unexpected changes, guys. The Wheel of Fortune crept up on me. How about that? How about that, my people? The Wheel of Fortune crept up on me. Yeah, and I had some things I was dealing with. So I wasn't able to post for November. I didn't post November's monthlies, but I did put a pick a card out. How about that? So I will be doing more of that for everybody that's been asking. And again, yes, guys, I had a lot going on. You can hear my still a little bit struggling just a little bit, but that's okay. I'm here and I'm going to get the monthlies out for December, guys. That's right. That is right, my people. Let's get it going. Okay, this is going to be for my Aquariuses. How you been doing, my Aquariuses? Have you guys been hanging in there? Well, we at the end, guys. We're at the end of 2018. We are at the end. What is falling in wax? What's falling in wax, my people? Let's see what it is. We're at the end of 2018. And my people, I'm seeing things. I'm seeing things. Four of Wands reverse. The Hermit. We have the Five of Swords. And that's got confirmed by the Seven of Pentacles. Okay. Let's do a quick reading, guys. Let's do a quickie to see what's going on. Let's catch up on some energies of what's been happening and what's coming, guys, in 2018. Well, let's say for the end of 2018 for December. Page of Pentacles. My people, let's get right into this. I know you guys have been waiting, a lot of you, so we're going to talk right about it, okay? I do see, my people, that many of you, when it comes to relationships, I see the Judgment card. The Judgment card and the Two of Cups have my attention more than anything. The Two of Cups and the Judgment card. We have the Knight of Wands, but it's reversed. Many of you, somebody is thinking about what they want to do about your relationship. Ten of Swords is reversed, confirming the Two of Cups. Let's talk about the Judgment card. King of Pentacles is reversed with the Eight of Swords is reversed. Okay, guys, let's get into it. Many of you, I am looking at an earth sign, Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. You may have been married to them. You may be separated or divorced at this time. And I see that this person has currently decided to leave and move away. Or you left this person, my people, and moved away. I see bad news in there. Right? I see that many of you may be thinking about either divorcing this person or you're already separated from them and you're either filing divorce, or many of you, the last time you got information from them, the last message that many of you got from this person for this relationship reading is that they wanted a divorce or they're separating or they're still upset with you. That's the last message that many of you have gotten. Okay. So now I'm seeing that this person is still thinking about you. They told you they want a divorce. I don't want to see you anymore. I don't want to talk to you anymore. That's what I'm seeing, my Aquariuses, okay? Many of you, this is either a Scorpio. It's either a Virgo. I see a Scorpio. I see a Virgo. I see an earth sign, Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. Oh, yeah. Seven of Wands, Seven of Swords reversed. So for many of you, we are looking at somebody that has decided that your relationship, if you're currently in one, is not worth saving. This person was a little bit cold about how they told you this. They said, it's not worth saving. I'm more important than you. They're thinking of their well-being more than they are yours. We have the Devil card reversed. So many of you were in a toxic situation that is now over. Many of you were in a painful situation. Many of you, this person was abusive. I see that they were more abusive with their actions than their words. Did you guys hear what I said? My people, I said the person that many of you were dealing with were more abusive in their actions than their words. Their actions spoke louder than their words. So no matter what they said to you, it really wasn't nice. But what they did to you was even worse. You guys heard what I said. Many of you, you still have some love in your heart for this person. Two of Pentacles reverse, confirming the Two of Cups and the Ten of Swords reverse. Six of Cups reverse. Yeah, this person isn't trying to come back. Eight of Pentacles, Six of Pentacles, Seven of Pentacles, Eight of Pentacles, Six of Pentacles. Not only is this person working on themselves or investing in themselves, many of you, this person is trying so hard. Oh, wow. Okay. Many of you, this person told you, I want nothing to do with you. I'm done with you. Our relationship is over. They said, you're not the right one for me, or they told you in a not so nice way. Many of you, they didn't tell you at all. They just stopped speaking to you. And right when you started feeling like this person was, you were getting closer, maybe you were getting committed, that's when this person decided to up and leave. That's when they left. They left right when you guys started getting closer. Right when everything started to kind of solidify and you began to talk about commitment. Okay? When you begin to talk about commitment, when you begin to talk about, excuse me, guys, my throat's trying to act up again. When you begin to talk about commitment, when you begin to talk about your lives, your past love, you've discussed that. This seemed like the one, but for some reason, they got cold feet. I see that they've backed off and they've unstuck themselves and they've moved on. They left, they walked away, and they told themselves, you're not the one. I don't think I want to do this. For many of you, yes, they got cold feet. They says, I don't want to be in this relationship. I don't think you're the one. Never mind, I was wrong. And I see that this person is doing everything that they can to convince themselves of that. And many of you that have watched my readings before, you know when I see the Seven of Swords reverse, when I look at it, it feels like you're lying to someone. You're being dishonest, lying, sneaking, cheating. But when it's reversed, you're lying to yourself. You can be lying to yourself. Why do we say that? We have a Seven of Wands and a Seven of Swords. Seven is the number of motives. Why did you do it? What for and who'd you do it to? That kind of energy. Well, for many of you, this was a soulmate. No, it's not a twin flame. This was an actual soulmate. Many of you talked about long-term relationship. You talked about marriage. And then all of a sudden, you just feel like their energy just changed. And they're not speaking to you at this time. This person has had a wake-up call, an epiphany. They've walked away. They're not talking to you. They are working hard at a new life. They have decided to go their own way. This person is really working hard at changing their life. They're still hurting. They're unstable. Ten of Cups. Yeah, they know you're the one. King of Wands reversed. They don't want to admit it to themselves. This person is extremely defensive. This person is so afraid of commitment. So for many of you, if you were dealing with somebody and they were not, okay, if you were dealing with the person that you were talking about marriage, talking about commitment, talking about the long term, and all of a sudden they pulled away from you, this person is gotten cold feet. They went a different direction, okay? I see for many of you, this person is telling themselves, there's the energy is so strong for an earth sign, Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. And this person is telling themselves that you're not the right one. The Four of Wands reverses, I don't want to get married. That's what I'm hearing and seeing. I also see that this person is pulled away and they're spending all their time alone. You guys heard what I said. No, they're not with someone else. They're spending all their time alone. So for many of you, this person is spending time by themselves. They're contemplating. Whoever your person of interest is, they are alone. And what they're doing is they're working themselves half to death. They're trying to avoid, since there's not a lot of swords here, so they don't want to talk about this. They don't want to talk about it. That's why the Eight of Swords is reversed and the Seven of Swords is reversed, correct? That's why the Ten of Swords is reversed, because we're not getting a lot of communication. The Five of Swords says they're too selfish. They're thinking about themselves, right? The Five of Swords is the no-win card. You don't win and I don't win. We both lose, right? It's the no-win card. Nobody wins. Everybody loses. Why? Because you're too selfish to admit that what you're doing is wrong, okay? Instead of coming back and talking to me about what's really going on with you inside. So I see that someone is still hurting. Says that many of you, the Five of Cups and the Ten of Pentacles, they are feeling emotionally unstable. Many of you, this person feels like it was a huge mistake. It was a huge loss. This person is trying to work as much as they can to stabilize themselves, but it's still a struggle. Listen, my people, if this person has a job, they're working. They're working where all their focus is on their job. But what I'm seeing is they're working too much. This person is avoiding everyone. They don't want to talk to anyone. It's like they're going through some type of bad spell. They're being very antisocial. This person is so stressed out, and they're angry with themselves. They're not as angry with you. I see it here. They're more angry with themselves. They pulled away. Right when you're getting close, they pulled away. Right when you were right when you guys were talking about the future, that's when this person got afraid and pulled away. And I see that they're working. They're putting so much time, effort, and energy. Time, Seven of Pentacles, the effort, Eight of Pentacles, okay, and energy into their work. You have a Six of Pentacles, Seven of Pentacles, Eight of Pentacles, Nine of Pentacles, and a Ten of Pentacles. Hello, right? And the King of Pentacles reverse. So this person is avoiding the issue. And they're avoiding the issue to the point where they're working so much. And they're trying so hard to be on their own. They don't want to talk to anybody. They're not picking up the phone when people call them. You're not the only one. If you're trying to get a hold of them and they're not picking up the phone, they're avoiding everyone right now. This person is confused. They're scared. They don't know what to do. They're so afraid to come back around to you. This person is so afraid to deal with you right now because their heart is telling on them, my people. Their heart's telling on them. So for many of you, if you were dealing with a person, the Sun card is reversed. Yes, see, they're not feeling at their best. The Sun card talks about personal growth, correct? It talks about clarity. It talks about personal growth. When it's reversed, it talks about depression. So this person isn't, I told you, they're not feeling their best right now. They don't want to be bothered. They don't want to call, text. They're not picking up the phone. They're just avoiding everybody. Not just you. So if you're looking for this person, they're not just avoiding you, my people. They're avoiding everyone. They're just at a loss right now, and they're really hurting. So for many of you, give this person time. Whoever this is, my people, listen up. This person needs time. They need time. Listen, they know that you're worth it. It was a big loss not talking to you. They know it was a mistake. They're still hurting over you. They're just afraid of commitment. They're afraid. Are you guys hearing me? Some of you, if you have a person of interest and they're not talking to you, they're not talking to you because they're afraid to commit. They're afraid. They think they're better off alone. They've been strong. Hermit tells me that they've been on their own before. And they've been strong. They feel like I don't have to hurt when I'm on my own. I don't have to, I don't have to make mistakes when I'm on my own. This person is really afraid. Romantic feelings. They do still love you. Let me look at some other cards, my people. Make the effort. Let's see what else we've got. Yeah, this person's afraid. They don't trust themselves. The Sun card reverse talks about mistrust. It means you don't trust yourself. You don't trust yourself to make the right decisions. Two cards came out. Yeah, calling in your soulmate. Prayers, affirmations, visualizations help bring you together. They'll get it together. Finances and career. I told you. It's safe for you to love. So I told you this person was working themselves half to death. Didn't I tell you that, my people? So my Aquarius, as many of you have a person of interest, again, finances and career, it's affecting your love life. Why? Because I told you down here with the Eight of Pentacles, my people, this person is avoiding everyone. They're making excuses. They're working. 10, 20, 30, 40 hours a week. But the Ten of Pentacles tells me what's really important to them. Remember, the Ten of Pentacles represents family. The Ten of Cups is extended family. Ten of Cups is immediate family. It could talk about something very important, something that you've invested in that's going to benefit you in the future. Like family, correct? And I do like a marriage. But the Five of Cups said they're sad, they're depressed, they're really regretting missing out on someone. And I'm hearing they're regretting missing out marrying someone. They're regretting cutting someone off too soon. They cut somebody off too soon. They were trying to defend themselves. And what happened was they're trying to defend themselves. Okay? Protect them. They're trying to protect their heart. This person is very fearful and they're trying to protect their heart. I'm feeling like two more cards, my people. Here we go. They're trying to protect their heart. They're afraid your relationship isn't going to work. They're afraid your relationship is going to fail. They have a lot of fear. Yeah, pay attention to the red flags. What I tell you, my people, they're scared to death. Soulmate, but they know you're the one. So yeah, you're the one for them and they're the one for you. They will make the effort later when they're ready. But right now they're pulling away. They're working. You said they're talking to somebody else. I know they're seeing somebody else. No, they're not. No. Healing family issues. See, things will come together in time. I'm trying to tell you, my people. This person is afraid. They think there are red flags. They think you're not the one, even though you are. So the Seven of Wands says they're coming up with any excuse in the book. Did you guys hear me? Many of you, this is a person of interest. The Seven of Wands and the Hermit said they're coming up with any excuse in the book not to get involved. Any excuse in the book not to settle down and get married. They're running and they're afraid. This person will come around in time, my people. They'll come around in time. because they're hurting and they miss you. Yeah. Yeah, see, the Queen of Cups, many of you, this could be a female. She's thinking of you. She's hurting. She's thinking of you. She just isn't calling you. The Emperor's reversed, the Devil card, and the Four of Cups. This person is not strong. They're not as strong as you emotionally. Many of you that are watching right now, you are much stronger than this person emotionally. You're much more grounded than you think you are, my Aquarius. You're much more grounded than this person. Like, you can handle more. Are you guys hearing me? This person is a lot weaker than you. For many of you, if it's a man, he's not strong enough to handle things. The Devil card is ego. Right? The Devil card is bad habits, ego, right? The Devil card talks about you getting into a very bad situation. It talks about your own deep, dark demons and fears. It talks about your own bad habits, your anger issues and your commitment issues, right? You running. So they're thinking about you, says the Four of Cups. They're just not ready, my people. There's Four Cups still sitting there. They're not knocked over. They're sitting there because they're not ready to walk away from it all. Not yet. They're not ready to walk away. This person isn't strong enough to make the decision right now, so the Emperor reversed. They're still thinking about you. That's why he's just sitting there looking. He said, So he's in think mode. He isn't ready to make a decision yet. So your partner or your person of interest, you on their mind. They're thinking about you. They're just not sure. They got themselves all wrapped up and confused, and they got cold feet, and they pulled away right when things were looking good. Okay? Yeah. So the message that they sent to many of you was no message at all, says the Knight of Wands reversed. You have not heard from this person. Many of you haven't heard from this person for a long time. I'm talking months. Let's pull a time frame, my people. Let's do that. You haven't heard from this person in a very long time. Many of you have not. They still love you. They're just scared. They don't trust their mind. They don't trust themselves. They think they're going to fall for you. They think they're going to be weak. They think you're going to take advantage of them. They think they're going to be an old married man. For many of you, they're thinking, I can't. No. Yeah. So big happy changes to communicate clearly. Listen, my people. So change will come and this person will communicate again. It's like I told you. My people that are watching, you know how my readings go. I told you earlier, they'll come back around in time. Give them time, my people. They know you're the one. They know you're the one. Let's pull one more card. They got cold feet. And they're using their anger and their defensiveness to protect their heart because they think that's the best thing to do. Even though they know you're the one. For many of you, if you're a woman, they know you're the girl. They know it. They're just scared to death. So they're using the old immaturity to protect them. Yeah, remain positive tried to come out reverse. So some of you don't feel good about it. You don't feel positive. Stay positive. They'll come around. Things will change. This person has cold feet, my people. They have cold feet. Yeah, they be back around. Don't worry about it. Many of you are going to hear from this person between 3 months. Many of you, it could be a little bit longer, but it's not going to be, for many of you, it won't be more any longer than 3 months. For a lot of you, it could be up to 6 months. Yes, it could be that long. They don't have the energy to get involved with anyone else. Listen, they don't have the energy to get involved with another person, my people. They just don't. That's why the Four of Cups and the Devil card and the Emperor reverse, if you look at the Four of Cups, they're not talking to anybody. There's no cup. He's ignoring all the cups. He's not talking to anyone. She's not interested. She's not. She's just cold. She just has cold feet. He or she has cold feet, and they're sad and they're pissed with themselves, and they're regretting the fact that they turned away from you. Now they have to figure out, how am I going to turn around and get back and say I'm sorry? How am I going to turn around? How am I going to turn this around without looking like a fool? How am I going to flip this upside down? How am I going to? The Devil card reverses. They're not acting ignorant anymore. Okay, my people. They just got to check in, my people, with their maturity. They got to get mature. The Emperor reverse, that's an immature person. Get it together. So your person of interest has to get it together. Once they do, my people, they will come back around and talk to you. You'll hear from them, and then you can solidify the relationship if many of you are waiting to hear back from someone. Give them time, guys. They got cold feet. Your reading's done, my Aquarius. I am your host, Super T Reader. It's good to be back, and I do wish you love, light, peace. Blessings and strength, and I'll see my people again.